Hello, welcome back to Pray.Plan.Repeat. I am Chanel. Thank you so much for coming back. So, I know y'all heard the news because it's all over the news. All you hear about is, the C word and everything that's going on in the world and all that stuff. But if you are in the U.S., okay, in the U.S., you're a U.S. citizen, then apparently next week, you're supposed to be receiving some relief, okay? Now, that ain't gonna actually help, okay? I'm gonna say, when you think about all the bills you have on a monthly basis, that little $1,200 or less than that may not even help you, okay? But if it does, let's go ahead and talk about how we need to spend it wisely. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Chanel. Thank you so much for coming by. I love to plan, I love to budget, and we're gonna jump into rebudgeting our lives starting now. So, if you heard the news, the new stimulus check that's supposed to start going out next week on Monday, which I believe is on the 13th of April, is direct deposit. Now, if you don't have direct deposit, then you will receive a check. So within that time frame between the end of April to 5 to 6 months from now is when you'll receive your paper check if you don't have direct deposit. That's a whole nother beast all on itself. We're not getting into that. We're talking about how you can utilize whatever the amount of money that you're getting, okay? So if you did not hear, $1,200 is per one person, depending on your income. I believe it's $75,000 or $74,000 a year if that's what you make annually. And it's roughly 140, 150 grand a year if you're married and you always file jointly. So if you're married, that right there, that gives you $2,400, okay? Now, if you happen to have some dependents, like some kids, that's an extra $500 per kid that you will receive, along with your $1,200 or $2,400. Now, let's plan it out, so you don't go all stir crazy and stupid. I'm not saying you gonna go stupid, but let's just say, let's not spend money all crazy, okay? So, let's just say that you're married and you got one kid, okay? You got one kid. That right there gives you what? 24 plus 5, what? $2,900? Okay, we're gonna use that as a budget breakdown. So, you're getting $2,900, not free, because I'm pretty sure that they're gonna take it off your taxes, and you're technically gonna end up paying for it anyway when you do your taxes again. But it's just a relief for them to give you a refund of your taxes for next year right now. So you get in that $2,900. That check comes, or it's in your a bank account, and you're like, okay, I got this money, what I'm gonna do? Let's be smart about it, okay? So we are going to take $1,000 of that and leave it in your account, or take it out, put it in an envelope. That's going to be your emergency fund, especially if you have not started one. If you haven't started a $1,000 emergency fund, here's your time. Start it now. You're getting that money from the government. Do it now. Okay, do it now. Now use that other $1,900 and do what you need to do. Buy what you need to purchase. Food. Make sure you have electricity. Make sure you have your cable or internet on so you can be able to watch the news and know what's going on and know if your city is about to get shut down. Make sure your vehicle, if you have a vehicle, the gas. Make sure you fill up the tank, okay? Fill up your gas tank. Don't go all crazy with food, okay? You can go to the grocery store once a week, or once every 2 weeks, or once a month, okay? I suggest every 2 weeks to once a month, so you're not putting yourself out in the situation and bringing any contaminants back into your home, all right? So let's go ahead and do that. Be wise and smart about how much you're spending on groceries. Now, here's a little tip on groceries. Yes, buy rice. Everyone says buy buy bread to make sure you have bread for sandwiches and other stuff. But think about how much that bread cost. All the prices are going up now because everyone wants everything, so the prices are going to rise. Now, they're not going to be inflated so much because, you know, they talked about that. But the smartest thing for you to do if you're at home and you're currently just chilling, not doing nothing, okay? Make the bread yourself. That's what I've been doing, okay? So I basically make sure I have flour on hand. Now, I'm realizing I'm going through my flour kind of quickly because I'm using my flour for pancakes. Why? Because Costco didn't have my pancake mix. So I'm using my flour for pancakes. I am making my own bread. I am making my own... That truck is really, really loud. I'm making my own blueberry muffins. I am making everything from scratch, okay? Now you don't have to, but I'm suggesting if you find you a really good recipe and you buy all the components for everything, the flour, the sugar, baking soda or baking powder, whichever one you're gonna use, yeast, all the ingredients you need to make bread, and you buy it all at one time, and you happen to buy a big thing of flour, all that might cost you, what, 10 bucks? Give or take $10, $10, $12 at the most, maybe, depending on how big the flour you get. Think about how many loaves of bread you can make with that. If you're spending about $2, $3 on a loaf of bread, okay, you can probably take $2, $3 on a loaf of bread. That'll probably give you, what, 3 loaves of bread for the price, 3 or 4 loaves of bread for the price of, what, $10 to $12. Depending on how much the bread is, it could be under $1 and the quality of the bread, okay? And if you want wheat and all the other good stuff, you know. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, you want to be picky like that. You can make your own bread, and at the most, it will most likely cost you 35 cents a loaf if you make your own bread. That's what I'm currently doing right now because my kids love bread, and I can't keep bread in the house. So my husband actually, basically we invested in a stand mixer, okay? Now, if you want to do that when you get your money, go ahead and buy you a stand mixer. I understand everybody talks so highly about KitchenAid, but don't spend your money on KitchenAid. Yes, I'm just saying right now, you don't need to spend your money on that, okay? Go to Walmart, go get you a stand mixer. It's a lot cheaper than KitchenAid, and it will do just fine for the time being, okay? For the time being. So besides all that, you know, let's keep talking about that $1,900 that you still have to work with besides gas and food and, you know, really think about what you're going to purchase and if you're really going to utilize it. I want you to go ahead and get a planner, okay? Get a planner, get a sheet of paper, something. Sit there and meal prep. Before you go grocery shopping, I want you to meal prep to figure out what you're going to make and how long you can make it last. Girl, and make sure you do leftovers, okay? We do leftovers over here, okay? Because leftovers is like life. It's like life, okay? We do leftovers. We do casseroles, we do meal prep, we put stuff in the freezer, in the deep freezer. If you don't got a deep freezer, I'm gonna tell you this right now, okay? Go get you a deep freezer. I'm pretty sure you can find one at Walmart for like $100 or $200, okay? Be smart about the money, be smart. If you don't wanna put $1,000 away in an emergency fund, don't go below $800, okay? Don't go below $800. Because you might need to get out of where you're currently at. And you might need to go to a hotel. You might need to go to a friend's house. You might just need to get out your situation, okay? Or you make sure you put that money away because you never know what's going to happen. You never know. You just never know. And I don't want to speak upon anything because I don't want none of that mess to happen on me, okay? So I'm telling you to put that money away. And don't go out to eat. It ain't the time to be going to Taco Bell and Del Taco. Girl, I miss me some Del Taco, and I have not found a Del Taco out here in Texas. Okay? At least not where I'm at. Don't go to Del Taco, McDonald's, none of that. Don't do none of that. Save your coins. Save your coins. Now, you got car payments, you got student loans. Student loans, if you can, and you no longer working, go ahead and defer those payments. I'm pretty sure if you call your car note place, you can call them and arrange something with them to defer your payments to the end of your cycle, or you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, okay? But other than that, be smart about the money. Don't go and spend all the money in one day or in a week, because you ain't getting no more money from the government. They ain't sending no more stimulus checks. And if you're waiting for unemployment, who knows when that's going to start, because there's over 10 million people already put in for that. So be smart about that. Otherwise, you just going to be lost without a pole, and you might just have your kids going to be hungry, okay? I know I'm saying a lot of crazy stuff right now, but, you know, let's just be straight up, forward, and honest about everything. Be smart about the money when you get it. Now, back to budgeting. Make sure even if that means that you can only pay so much on your electricity bill, contact them and let them know, I have this amount of money right here. I already put in for my unemployment. I don't know when I'm going to receive it, but I'm putting this on my bill right now. I most likely won't be able to pay next month. Is there something I can do? I can arrange something. I think they have things called the CARE program. Go ahead and sign up for that, because then your bill won't be so high. So sign up for that. Now, if you have kids like I do and they eat around the clock, set a schedule. I know it's going to be hard. You got people that just spend thousands and thousands of dollars on groceries, and there's like 5 of you in the house. Girl, I don't spend that much amount of money. No, not on no groceries. There's 5 of us. There was a time, at one time, I spent about $150 for all 5 of us for the entire month. During the summertime, okay, the summertime. And my kids are not in school. Don't ask me how I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I managed to do it. So everyone that's spending a crazy amount of money on groceries, that's ridiculous. And stop buying up all the damn toilet paper. Excuse me, but stop it. It's ridiculous. You can't eat the toilet paper, okay? You can't eat it. Anyways. I just thought I would come on here and sit and talk to you guys about, you know, let's be smart when that money gets here, or whenever it's supposed to get here. If it gets here. If you don't need it, then don't worry about it. You okay? If you do need it, be very smart on how you spend it. Because as of right now, this is going on month 2 of this big outbreak right now. And there's so much going on around the world. We just don't know what's going on. And not everybody's telling the truth about what you should do and what you shouldn't do when that money comes. Just be very smart about it. And take your time out now before you do anything else, before that money even shows up at your door. Even if it don't show up for a couple months from now. Plan it out now. Grab a planner, get a sheet of paper, something. Write out what all your bills are. Write everything out of what you must pay and what you have to get in order to have everything be okay until you can get back to work. Or even if you don't need the money, put the whole thing in the emergency fund. Or, girl, we're going to say this now. If you won't, take it and apply it to your debt, okay? Go ahead, apply it to your debt. Not the whole thing, okay? We ain't that crazy, okay? But go ahead and apply it to your debt. Especially you have credit card debt right now, and you don't want your credit score to drop. Go ahead and apply it to your debt, okay? Now, I'm going to do a whole breakdown. We're going to do the whole budgeting thing because, girl, we had some car problems. We had to use some credit cards. We had to fix some stuff. So, I'm going to sit and break down with you guys our debt. I'm not gonna let you guys know, what our income is, because that's a little too personal. Okay, that's just a little too personal. But I will sit and break down everything with you guys. And I don't think I'm gonna do like a monthly budget, because in honesty, lately since we've moved out here to Texas, I haven't really sat and actually did a true hands-on monthly budget. I just have not. Okay, I'm guilty of that. I am so sorry. But that's a whole nother story. So we can sit and do a little chit chat about that later. If there's anything you guys would like to ask me, or you guys would like to give me, if you would like me to give you any tips and tricks on anything, please go ahead and let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you guys in any way. I hope I helped you guys in any way. I'm pretty sure you guys probably heard the kids. They are here. They are here. Yeah. So there we go. That's all I want to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I believe in the next video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to make magnetic bookmarks, because my kids keep asking me to replace their bookmarks because they only have like 1 or 2 left. And when I originally made them, I made them like 4 apiece, and they don't have them. So I'm gonna go ahead and film that. So if you're interested, please make sure you're subscribed and your bell is turned on so you always get notified every time I have a new video. And so you can be notified when that video posts, which hopefully will be soon, because I'm about to film it right now. All right, so this video is going up today, which is not March. Girl, we just left out of March. Come on, Chanel. It's April 7th, okay? It's April 7th. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video right now and post it for you guys so you guys can have it. So that way, if you guys have any questions, you guys can, go ahead and ask me. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again later. Bye.